What's up YouTube, this is your boy Nick, and today I reveal my predictions for WWE's Fastlane presented by Tap Out. Now before we get started, I want to apologize for my last video for my predictions for the Royal Rumble. The reason why I do it in two parts is because I was forced to do it in two parts because the video was a little too long, so I do apologize. Alright guys, we're going to kick things off. The kickoff show is for the United States title as Kalisto will defend against Alberto Del Rio. Now, this rivalry has been going on for quite some time. I think that the rivalry should end in Kalisto retaining the title, being the fact that it's basically newcomer versus veteran, and the fact that Kalisto has a high flying gift may well give him the edge. Another match that may well be on the kickoff show, I'm not so sure. It is for the Intercontinental title as Kevin Owens will defend against Dolph Ziggler. Now, if you guys do remember, this past Monday night on Raw, Kevin Owens defeated Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Tyler Breeze, and Stardust to become the new Intercontinental Champion after the Authority forced Dean Ambrose to defend the Intercontinental title. During a backstage interview, Dolph Ziggler issued a challenge, and Kevin Owens said no. However, the match will take place. Honestly, I think Kevin Owens might have a chance, being the fact that he's been around for 15 years, and the fact that he's cocky, brash, and he's arrogant. So I think that with that momentum, may well put him in line for a victory this Sunday. Another match that we have, it is a 6-man tag team match that was just announced earlier this week. It is Kane, The Big Show, and Ryback taking on the Wyatt family. I think that Ryback, Kane, and Big Show have a chance to win because Kane and Big Show have been around for a combined over 30 years combined. Ryback has been around for a few years. And I think that with Kane and Big Show and Ryback's partners is actually a really good, could be a really great team. And the fact that Braun Strowman is in this match, I would definitely say that could give the Wyatts the edge. But again, Ryback, Kane, and Big Show, I think they're gonna win. Now we move on to a talk show that's now we're going to be moving on to the Cutting Edge Peep Show, hosted by Captain Charisma Edge and Captain Charisma Christian, and the Rated R Superstar Hall of Famer Edge. Their special guest will be the New Day. What is going to happen? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking the New Day will probably just talk about themselves, how they've been great champions, better champions than Edge and Christian. So, but again, as I mentioned in my past videos, anything can and will happen. This match was just announced at a live event earlier this week, and it will happen. It will be AJ Styles vs. Chris Jericho Part 3 this Sunday. Now, the reason why we have this match is because Jericho was impressed by AJ Styles on his victories, being that he lasted over 20 minutes in the Royal Rumble match. And I think that if AJ Styles can obtain a victory over Jericho, then I think that Jericho will definitely be impressed, and he can admit that AJ Styles is indeed the phenomenal one. But as I mentioned before, anything can happen in the WWE, and honestly, I'm putting this at a standstill. I'm not really I'm not picking any favorites here. You know, I'm a huge fan of both of them, so I'm just gonna go with whichever hands the referee raises up. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to the first of two Divas matches that we have on the card. It is a tag team Divas match between Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. And they will be taking on the team of Tamina and Naomi. Now this rivalry's been going on for only a few weeks. Where Sasha Banks wanted out of Team Bad only because she wanted to focus on herself and try to become Divas Champion. Tamina and Naomi said, "You want to be Divas Champion? That's fine. I just hope that we can still be sisters forever." And Sasha Banks said, "Yeah, of course." Come to find out, during a match that Sasha Banks was involved in against Becky Lynch, Tamina and Naomi turned their back on Sasha Banks, and now we have this match. This match is basically this is basically a match between rookies and veterans. As we've seen over the last several years, well, pretty much throughout the history of WWE, we have had mostly the rookies defeat the veterans. But in this case, I'm gonna have to go with Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks because they're submission specialists. You know, Sasha Banks has the bank statement, and Becky Lynch has a submission hold which she calls the disarmer. So, with those submission holds at their disposal, I think that they might have a chance to win. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to the Divas title as Charlotte will defend against Brie Bella. Now I believe that, from what I know, I heard a rumor saying that this may well be Brie Bella's last match. Honestly, I don't really know what to say about that, but I'm gonna have to go with Brie Bella because she's been around for over 5 years, alright? And and this match, she had said on Raw that this match is dedicated to her sister Nikki, who, by the way, underwent successful neck surgery, and she is currently training, from what I understand. And she's also dedicating this match to her husband Daniel Bryan, who, by the way, if you guys never saw his farewell retirement speech, do check it out. You can see it on the WWE Network and on YouTube as well. I think that Brie Bella has the edge. As I mentioned before, being around for over 5 years and being Divas Champion multiple times in her career, I think that's what can give her the edge. Alright guys, it is now time for the main event. It is a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. It is Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Honestly, it makes sense for Dean Ambrose to win this match this Sunday, because with Dean Ambrose, as he mentioned before, he's like the Iron Man of WWE. You know, if you knock him down, he'll get back up in an instant. So it makes perfect sense for Dean Ambrose to pin most likely Brock Lesnar. Most likely have Dean Ambrose pin Brock Lesnar and then go into WrestleMania to win the title. Because with Dean Ambrose, that's his lifelong dream. His lifelong dream was to be a champion and pursue the legacy of that title. Like he pursued, like when he won the United States title, he pursued its legacy, and he defended it multiple times successfully. Same thing with the Intercontinental title. He won the title and successfully retained it and maintained its legacy. Sorry about this, folks. Anyway, sorry. So it makes sense for Dean Ambrose to win. So I'm going for Dean Ambrose. Alright guys, well that is it for me today. Stay tuned because next month, because that there is no pay-per-view next month, I will be doing a Q&A. So post your comments in the, post your questions in the comments below, or go on my Twitter. Link will be in the description below, and you can ask me anything, but do not make it personal. Sorry. Let me rephrase. Do not ask personal questions. I will not take them. I will only take anything wrestling. You know, whether it's WWE, TNA, Impact Wrestling, whatever. I will answer those kinds of questions, but not personal questions. Alright, well that's it for me today. Like this video, comment, and subscribe for more. And stay tuned because I will have a special guest for our predictions for WrestleMania. And that's it. Again, like this video, comment, subscribe for more. And this is Nick signing off.